Civilizations The Ride contest submission sent in by one of our Discord builders, Twilight69, and they say again. I decided to go for the game that ruined my student night's Civilization. This is kind of an exploration coaster through the wonders of the world and era zones. I guess it could be a great park concept, but unfortunately, this is only the coaster. For our very first creation, I learned a lot, and I hope it's not too bad. Okay, here we are. We have a torque launched coaster. Here's a look at the stats, everyone. 6.5 excitement, 4.06 fear, and a 1.4 nausea. There's the rest of the results. If you want to see them, let's dive on into this. All right, very cool creation. Let's talk about it for a bit. So first off, the coaster was pretty smooth, the one thing that I would really note here is the underground reverse launch didn't really serve much of a purpose. I would actually do away with that entirely. The one down here, it just kind of goes black, and you have kind of like a 20-second segment of your coaster that's just black. I don't really like the reverse launch mechanic unless it's used in a very clever or cinematic style way, and we didn't really get anything there. So I would probably do away with that entirely. Other than that, the coaster itself was pretty smooth, and it took us on quite an adventure. I like how you took us through all the different eras, and you used all these different landmarks. And at the end there, we kind of like we're in a space station, and we pass through space, and we have the rocket here. So I'm assuming in Civilizations, there's that one of the ways to win is, I guess, the space race, the first person to space. I'm not really quite sure, but I think that is the idea there. In terms of choosing Civilizations as a game, I mean, that's a very difficult feat in itself, because the whole game is kind of played from like an isometric view or whatever, or top down, and you know, to capture all those details and make it look and feel like Civilization is quite difficult. But what you did is you kind of took the concept of the game and simplified it, so we have all these different eras and countries and styles of buildings, and you brought it all together on kind of like a exploration coaster experience. And it did work out in a simplified way. I think if you really want to take this over the top, you're going to have to build very luscious civilizations, really fill up different styles of cities, really nail each of the eras and fill it in as much as possible. That would really take it over the top, but I think that's a very difficult feat in itself. So in terms of choosing Civilization, I think that's a difficult task, and you did make it feel like Civilizations in kind of simplifying things. So I think what you did here was smart, and you did enough in the sense that you did enough to make it feel like Civilizations, but you didn't burden yourself with a 1,000-hour task, and still accomplished what you set out to accomplish, is making it feel like a Civilizations coaster video game experience. So pretty good job. I think it's a strong submission overall. And yeah, quite a good creation here. So there you go, everybody. If you want to vote on your favorite coasters for the contest, there will be submission forms at the end of every bracket. Should be a new builder one already for that bracket. Go check it out. It's in the community tabs of my channel. Help us decide who first, second, and third winner are for each one of our builder brackets. And that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight, everyone. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you'd like to support the show, you can do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.